Bikers are getting around faster on and off the buses. I'll have more coming up. When looking for parking became a problem, Dave Sotero took to his bike.
There's a lot more people using transportation, so I didn't want to be stuck at a bus stop waiting for a bus because the bus's bike racks were already full. And the same thing with the trains. If on peak hours, folding bikes are a great solution because you just fold them up and you don't have any of the restrictions that a normal bike would have. Well, people think that folding bikes are expensive, but they don't have to be. You can buy a folding bike in your price range.
Tell me what the best part about a folding bike is.
Best part is the freedom you have to go anywhere, anytime you want. In the type of job that I do, I'm encouraging people to do something, but it feels much better when I'm actually doing it myself so that I can actually walk the walk.
With a much longer commute and a few occasional hills, Eric Bush opted for the electric folding bike. He loved it so much that he and wife Andrea opened a store.
What they all come back with, especially right after they ride the bike the first time, is they have a big grin on their face because it's just a blast to ride the bike. These folders are, quite amazing, and you can put them in your trunk, put them on the train, put them on the bus, however you want to get to work.
You could get 15 to 30 mile range on a single charge. You plug in your regular 110 wall socket here, and it costs about 8 cents to fully charge the batteries.
Peter Clemens is one of their customers. A set designer for CSI Miami, we met up with him for a tour.
This is the central corridor of the crime lab. A lot of people say this is one of the most famous sets in the world for a television show. This is called the layout room. When evidence of a crime is first presented, it goes through what they call the layout process. This is what we call the trace lab in here.
A lot of pride in this, I can tell by the way you speak about it.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun to do. Which is why it's fun to come to work. And then, of course, riding the bike along with it makes it even more fun. Ever since I started doing this, it just feels good. Being out in the open air with the wind rushing by you, my wife always tells me I'm smiling when I come in the door.
In the last few months, Peter Clemens has lost 10 pounds and read 24 novels. And like Dave and Eric, he says his folding bike has opened new doors. For Metro Motion, I'm Heather Armstrong.
All right, Los Angeles Magazine's Best of LA issue is on newsstands now.
This morning, we're going to highlight some of the companies that were featured in the Best of the Shop and Print section. We'd like to welcome the associate editor of Los Angeles Magazine, Sarah Wilson.
Hi, Sarah.
Good morning, Sarah.
Thanks so much for having me.
I said you look so lonely on that big, gorgeous couch all by yourself, but let's start with it. Maybe let's go ahead to the bike and talk about this.
We've been going gaga over this bike.
Yeah,
it's an electric bike, right?
It is an electric bike, and it's from a store called Electric Bikes LA in El Segundo.
It's electric? Does that mean we still have to pedal?
You do. You can pedal. There's a couple options. So you can either pedal, just like a regular bike, or you can use the electricity of the bike to not pedal. It goes up to 20 miles an hour.
There's Sam.
Oh, look at him.
So how much is this?
This one, I believe, is about in the $1,200 range.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's a cool store. I mean, we love the store because, it's got a ton of selection and the technical expertise is there.
And then do you just charge?
You do. You charge it. You do.